Hi, I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me and want me to call you on your BS, all my coaching information is in the description below. I also go live here on YouTube if you want to ask me your manifestation questions. Check out when those are scheduled for, and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to day 29 of Manifesting 101. Today we're going to be talking about revision and that the past isn't real. I've brought this up a few times in other videos in this series, and I wanted to make a video completely dedicated to the topic of revision and how the past isn't real. The present moment is the only thing that exists. Your future does not exist, and your past does not exist. The only reason that your past is more real than the thoughts you have about your future is because you tell yourself that they are real and that they matter somehow in the present moment. I've talked about how your brain naturally thinks thoughts. That's just what it does. It's always thinking. It'll pull things, memories, and you will remember them. But when you're remembering them, you are thinking about them in the present moment. And you accept them as something that happened to you versus something that didn't happen to you because that's what you tell yourself that it is. Oh yeah, I remember that happening. But here's the thing. They've done studies on this. Your memories are faulty. They change over time. They change based on the perspective that you are viewing that event from in the present moment in which you are recalling the memory. Our memories are not reliable and literally change over time. This is why revision is possible. You can decide, just like anything else, that that is not what happened. And if you tell yourself something different, just like any other thoughts, because all your experience is your thoughts and how you view things, if you start thinking about the past differently, your experience and other people's, I get this question all the fucking time. Will it change other people's experience of the past or just mine? It changes everything. Just like it changes your future. Your experience is whatever you tell yourself that it is. If you tell yourself that something you did in the past is a problem, guess what? You're fucking right. But the only reason that you're right is because you have decided that that circumstance is somehow a fucking problem. I would look at my self-concept and be like, do I have all the, do I believe I am worthy and deserving and more than enough because I exist? Or am I truly unforgivable for shit that happened in my past? I'm not saying to not revise it, because you can. You can literally do whatever you want. You can think however you want to think about things. I'm going to be honest. I have not done a lot of revision where I have gone in and specifically revised events as if they never happened. I've never been compelled to do that. So I can't speak from the experience of trying to do that. But I do know there are coaches on here who have and talk about that kind of shit. I've just never been compelled to do it. But I do use revision, and I will tell myself that things have always been this way. Or I will tell myself that memories that pop up, oh, that was a bad dream, it wasn't real. And it has helped me shift my mindset and let go of shit that doesn't even matter. And here's the thing about revision. I couldn't even tell you the shit I was doing that with because I revised it and it doesn't matter anymore. And until you experience that one, it's fucking hard to explain. But whatever you tell yourself is true is true. And the past is no fucking exception. Because the recollection of the past is happening in the present moment and is just a thought. And you can choose to think whatever the fuck you want to. As I said in a previous video, your subconscious takes you at your word, Joseph Murphy. There's nothing in your brain telling you, oh, but that's a memory, it was real. Other than you deciding that that's what was happening. And if you change the narrative, you change the story, you change the perspective, and you decide that that was not even a thing that happened to you, guess what? you're fucking right. And your experience outside of you has to reflect that back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.